Now that the dust has settled from Eicma and Motorcycle Live, let's take a look at the best new motorcycles set to hit the roads in 2025. There were plenty to choose from, so whittling down to 10 was difficult, and I'll cover a few other picks per manufacturer, and my personal standout pick for 2025, so we'll end up on a few more than. Royal Enfield Bear 650, rumored for a long time, spotted ages ago in testing. Finally, the Interceptor 650 gets a scrambler variant with historic background flair from the gut, and the California Desert Big Bear Run, with some modern tweaks and additions bestowing it with extra pedigree against a bustling competition. The Bear 650 was revealed alongside a classic 650 at Eicma 2025. That twin motor has quite a few variations now. The same 47 bhp air oil-cooled twin seen in the Interceptor is given a slight 8% boost in torque from the new underslung 2-in-1 exhaust, now 56.5 nanometers from the increased airflow. It's granted uprated 43mm upside-down Showa forks, a higher or wider handlebar, 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels with knobbly-ish tires, a kicked-up rear for greater ground clearance, and somewhat cumbersome 214 kilogram weight. Will you be scrambling around on this? Perhaps not, but it can do it to a light degree, and the style is a nice addition when navigating the urban jungle. KTM 390 Adventure R. Moving on to KTM. And amongst loads of releases they've announced for 2025, we come across what could be the best lightweight adventure bike on the market, with what looks to be a substantial upgrade from the previous generation. Style-wise, this looks incredible, taller and filled out and less of a Duke with off-road bits on, though it will share the same 399cc LC4C single from the 390 Duke, with official power and torque figures to be confirmed, but likely the same power figures, expected to be priced around £5,700, destined for a February 2025 launch, and apparently being built in India in January. Now, I won't go into the depths of corporate KTM, cheese cams and electrical faults, though this is naturally a huge consideration going forward, to if this bike will even see the light of day in 2025, though I'd imagine it will. Anyway, WP Apex Pro suspension, wire spoke 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels, LED projector headlights, new tubular main and subframe, new swing arm, cruise control, 3 rider modes with cornering abs and cornering traction control. It looks mega for an off-road rider. CF Moto 675 SRR. So a slight sidestep to CF Moto. I think CF Moto is fast becoming the dark horse on 2 wheels, particularly with the introduction of this DOHC 3-cylindered sports bike that redlines at 12,300 revolutions per minute, a continuation from the parallel twin 450 SR. There are plenty of middleweight sports bikes popping up, with some including the R7, CBR 650R, GSX 8R, Daytona 660, but the guide £6,699 price of this CF Moto makes it so tempting in comparison, effectively £2,000 cheaper than some rivals, but seemingly no massive downsides or missing spec. It's set to land in March 2025, and is one to watch for a sports bike rider and a growing UK dealership base. Aprilia Tuono 457. Aprilia's Tuono is one of the ultimate naked bike lineages out there, led by the Tuono V4 that has always been heralded as one of the best. So boil down that formula for the A2 market, and this could be a beautiful machine. Aprilia say welcome to the most anti-conformist Tuono ever made, and that's just a wild statement. We saw this one revealed at Eicma in Piranha Red, and the 457 rupees from last year is basically the foundation, with the same twin cylinder with an A2-friendly 47.6 bhp, with a 175 kilograms weight, but that combination of weight and power makes it a top prospect for riders holding any license. A slip-assist clutch and shorter final drive will favor acceleration, and that's where you find the fun riding for me anyway. Acceleration and handling with peak power-to-weight ratio fun. Obviously, it's very similar spec to the 457 rupees, with the aluminium frame but unique bodywork, its own tank, seat, and the V-shaped LED running light and front. Yamaha R9. Here she is. The long-awaited CP3 triple-powered R9 was finally announced pre-Eicma and has been spoken about endlessly at this point. So I'll save the yapping, sort of. With the R1 stepping away from UK roads in 2025, the introduction of the 117 bhp triple becomes the de facto flagship model for sports bike fans with MotoGP-style trickle-down features, and the other specifications are top. A new generation of the lightest ever aluminium delta box frame pairs with a new 43mm KYB fully adjustable fork. The rear shock is preload, rebound and compression damping adjustable, and the riding position is a sporty active position that will be perfect with that CP3. Brakes are Brembo-style monoblock calipers with large 320mm twin discs with brake control, slide control, and lean-sensitive traction control, all aiding your control. The electronic systems on the R1 are used as a starting point for the 6-axis IMU, 3 factory rider modes, 2 custom modes, 4 track modes, power modes, launch control, lift control, engine brake management, back slip regulator. That 5-inch TFT display is well needed because you're diving through so many menus.